There is a top 5 I want to get into. We were
Uh-oh.
talking about clutch plays. The Harden 3 kind of reminded me of this. But your top 5 to end the game, your top 5 clutch players to end the game, whether it's a field goal, it's a jump shot, it's a putt, whatever it is, your top 5 dudes. Who you got?
When the game is on the line or match is on the line, who do you want, clutch situation? Top 5 in no particular order, okay? Mr. Big Shot himself, you mentioned it earlier. My eyes lit up. Robert Ory. I just always think back to that shot he hit against the Pistons because
I
obviously
can
we.
still see where it was.
Yep.
I can picture where he was.
It's sad because I thought we should have won a second championship with that team. But Robert Ory, clutch. If you're going to shoot a game winner or buzzer beater for 3, that's who you want. Shooting a different kind of 3, I went with Adam Vinatieri. You
I
know,
mean,
I'm
I mean, I mean, how do you not? How do you not?
most clutch NFL kicker probably of all time. I don't think he's the best kicker of all time because I give that award to Justin Tucker. But Adam Vinatieri, as far as clutch, that's who I'm picking.
Playoffs, Super Bowl, game winners, in the snow.
Right,
Doesn't fucking matter,
shoveling the snow off with your hands. It don't matter. Adam Vinatieri, ice in the veins. For my next person, I kind of went with like Olympian. So I went in the water. If anyone is racing in the water, there's one person you're picking, and it's Michael Phelps. If you need a gold medal, or the country needs a gold medal, or my life is on the line, I want prime Michael Phelps going up against whoever you come up with, because I bet you can't even name another. Not you personally, but anyone can name another swimmer. And if you can, it's probably Ryan Lochte because he had the drama. But other than that, he wasn't very good. So Michael Phelps, give me him as.
That's respectable. Give me prime Michael Phelps with a bong. That's the Michael Phelps I want. That was the reliable one.
There you go. For number 4, I went baseball. Mariano Rivera. To end the game, if you want to close it out, who are you going to? Enter Sandman himself,
Dude, one of
Mariano
the
Rivera.
coldest intros, bro.
It's
The
so awesome watching the
Sandman.
hype videos that they come out with him in the Enter Sandman run. It's just ridiculous.
So sick, dude.
And then the last that I had on the golf course, Tiger Woods. Sunday Tiger is different. Seeing that red and black, if you're in the lead and he's behind you, you're always checking that scoreboard. Oh, what Tiger
For
do?
sure.
What Tiger do? You hear the roar, and then you're going up to hit. Oh, shaking in your boots. Tiger Woods, obviously, you think back to him making that terrible shot and then chipping in on a, 16 or 17. Just that Nike promo commercial. It's just you can't beat that.
You can't, dude. That was the clutchest shot. One of the clutchest shots.
Right. No. Yeah. Yep. But that's my top 5: Robert Ory, Adam Vinatieri, Michael Phelps, Mariano Rivera, Tiger Woods. Who do you got?
You got any honorable mentions? It's a real tough one. So if you got a few, let me know.
Yeah, I've got quite a few. So, David Ortiz, I listed in an honorable mention. Obviously, as a Tigers fan, you always think back to Torrey Hunter diving over the home run fence and David Ortiz, beating us. But clutch when it comes to it. Another baseball player that I had was Reggie Jackson. They call him Mr. October for a reason. When it came playoff time and time to do it, he always showed up. I've got 2 quarterbacks, TB12. If you have a game winning drive that you need to get points, obviously in the Super Bowl, his record isn't perfect, but if you're going to have a last drive, who else do you want other than Tom Brady? He's the one who got Adam Vinatieri in position, right?
For sure.
Eli Manning. So if you got to beat Goliath, who do you want? You want Eli. Obviously, he had help from David Tyree, but I feel like if you're going to beat the team, you got to have Eli. And then my 2 basketball players, Chauncey, obviously Mr. Big Shot is what they call him. If you look at his stats, I don't think he was as good in clutch time as what everyone remembers, but I just as a kid remember him hitting big shots and enjoying that very much. So he was an honorable mention. And then Cardiac Kemba Walker as my last one that I have. Looking back to his senior season and the run that he did in the Big East tournament and the NCAA tournament. There's no one that has done it better. So those
That's
are my honorable
clutch.
mention. Yep.
That's clutch. That's the epitome of clutch.
What you got?
I liked your what I like Eli because this is not a skills rating or anything like that. This is purely off of clutch. So
Right.
he's clutch. He game winning drives. You know, he's never blown out anyone in the Super Bowl. It's been a clutch game winning drive. So
100%.
respectable. All right, let's roll with my top 5. No in particular order. We're gonna roll with Derek Jeter.
Okay.
You need an at bat. You need someone to single. You need a ribby. 1 out, guy on third, win the game. Bottom of the 9th. Bring
He's
in
coming
DJ.
through. Absolutely.
Come on now. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean.
Because he had to be. He was the only guy to be clutch. There was nobody else ever on that team other than Derek Fisher hitting that bullshit bank shot that was ever clutch. You know, you got Horry and DJ basically. Then I got MJ. He's 9 for 22 in game winning shots. And that doesn't sound great when you think of 9 for 22, but you won't find many players that have taken 22 game winning shots. So the fact that you get that many tells you you are clutch. You are the best guy to take the shot for us. So he is clutch. Everybody knows. Everybody remembers his clutch threes. I don't really have to talk about MJ too much. Everyone knows his clutch. I got Robert Ory.
Okay.
I knew as soon as I seen it and your eyes light up, I was like, fuck, dude, he took Robert too. I got T Woods as well.
Okay.
And then my last 2.
Honorable mentions. Who you got?
Fate of the universe on the line. The Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth. You better hit it. I want Iguodala. How could you not be clutch? The fate of the universe on the line. And you got people saying, I want Iguodala.
I'm sorry, but that is one of
the craziest
craziest
things anyone's ever said
ever.
ever. How does he still have a job on TV? There's no way.
Over Steph Curry, over Klay Thompson.
Absolutely insane. All right, my last one. This is the actual clutchest player of all time.
Okay.
We're going to take it back to Jesse Owens.
Okay. All right. That is a minute ago.
3 gold medals as a black man in the late 1930s in front of Hitler. 3 gold medals as a black man in front of Hitler. Tell me someone isn't more clutch. For the country itself. We could barely have black people in the United States on the team. And he comes in and then spanks the Germans like that. That is literally the clutchest shit ever for America.
You're right. I haven't been able to see his movie that they just come out with, but I am definitely looking forward to it. It's on my things of to do because he is one of the more inspiring athletes of all time. Obviously, you have Jackie Robinson who broke the color barrier for professional sports, but Jesse Owens was kind of that same stratosphere.
Bro, he got a gold medal in every competition he was in.
Right. Just yeah. He was
in that time too, being a black man in Germany. What the fuck?
Yep.
That's clutch right there, baby. That's stone cold clutch.
When you said, I won't lie, when you said track earlier, I didn't think you were going Jesse Owens. I thought you were going Usain Bolt, which wouldn't have been a bad one.
Right? He ain't that clutch. He was always beating people. If someone was better than him and he was like beating them in big races, that's clutch. But I feel like track is a little tough to, just be specific clutch in like one event, especially when you dominated it.
Right. I mean, yeah,
like he's like undefeated. It's kind of tough too, like I said, to say he's not clutch because you win. But
I get it. I think we both have pretty good top 5s. Obviously, us pairing up 2 of them.
We keep doing that, bro.
I mean, we're born from the same. Like, obviously, I'm 2 years older than you, a year older than you, but we grew up with the same stuff. We're gonna have the same people.
Yeah, I feel you.
We didn't live too much of different lives, obviously.
It is kind of funny though that our top 5 like favorite athletes are not the top 5 clutches. Like our top 5, like AI, Mike Vick, like they're not the top. They're not the clutchest players,
No, I think they were just the most fun athletes for us
Yeah,
to watch.
the most exciting, fun. Just takes you back to that time.
Right. When I think of my childhood, all right, I'm Mike Vick, JJ
AI,
Redick.
Bucky Billups.
Yep. Yeah, you're